Hi, and welcome to Virtual Application Deployment and Upgrade in Configuration Manager 2007. My name is Ment van der Plas, and in this video demonstration I will show you how easy a virtual application can be deployed and upgraded in a Configuration Manager 2007 environment, and also show you how similar the process of adding applications to your environment in Configuration Manager is. So for this reason I have set up an environment consistent of a Configuration Manager 2007 machine as well as a Windows 7 client machine that is currently configured to be connected to the Configuration Manager environment. I've set up my environment with both MSI as well as virtual applications, and let me start by showing you the traditional process of adding an MSI application in the environment. So to add a new application you go through a wizard, which is pretty straightforward. You select package from definition and you browse down to the particular package that you want to distribute. In this case will be paint.net. Select the MSI and the package definition, select next. So the other steps in the wizard are pretty straightforward. So if we want to add a virtual application to the environment, we go through a similar wizard of a new virtual application package. The first step, we have to select the manifest file, which is new in AppV45 and holds some metadata information of the actual package. So we browse down to the sequence of the application, where it is located. And in this case I'm going to select Microsoft Office 2003. As you can see here, once the manifest file is selected, the wizard will show you which applications are part of this package. So in this screen you can fill in some information about the package. In this case I'm going to use Office, version 2003, manufacturer Microsoft. In the bottom you see a checkbox which states that the package can be removed once the clients do not longer have the advertisement active. For example, when the user is removed from an application group. Then the package will be removed from the client also. In the next screen I'm going to select where the configuration manager should put his data source, the files that are going to be distributed in the environment of configuration manager. And in this case I've set up a share for that particular reason. So the other steps in the wizard are the same as the normal application distribution. So you see there's a big similarity in the process of adding applications both as MSI as virtual. So as you can see, Microsoft Office has now been added to my environment, and the only thing I have to do is to deploy this package to my active distribution points. The wizard to do this is exactly the same as you would do in a normal traditional MSI application installation. So if I check the package status, I can see if it's present on my distribution point. It's currently install pending. There, it's installed. So now we can advertise this package, and actually advertising the package is also very similar to a traditional application. So I select new advertisement. I have to give the advertisement a name. It doesn't really matter what name it is. I choose here to use virtual as to indicate that it is a virtual application. And notice how the current wizard holds a program section, but when I browse for a package I can select both MSI as well as virtual applications. But once I select a virtual application that does not hold any programs, the programs drop down box will be gone. So I select a collection that I have already pre-set up with a user group membership, Microsoft Office 2003. And select OK. Does not need to include members of sub-collections. Here I choose to mandatory assign the package, so it will be published for the user without any interaction from the user. And to stream the application from the distribution point, I can do a download and run also, which is particularly useful in laptop or slow bandwidth scenarios. So let me select next. I do allow the users to run the program independently of assignments. Select Next. And the rest of the wizard is very similar. So in the wizard we selected the collection Microsoft Office 2003, and if we look at that collection, we see that it holds a Active Directory user group, which is also called Microsoft Office 2003. So this means that every user that is member of that group will get the Microsoft Office software installed. So I include my test user in that group. So I search for the Microsoft Office 2003 Active Directory group right here, and I add my test user to it. So this means that when I log on to this Windows 7 desktop, which does not have Microsoft Office 2003 currently installed, and I log on with my test user, I will get Microsoft Office 2003 as a virtual application delivered through Configuration Manager. And you can see when this happens because I've set up the desktop with a couple of documents, a Word document and Excel spreadsheet. And as soon as Microsoft, there it just happened, as soon as Microsoft Configuration Manager delivers the application to this desktop, the shortcuts and the file type associations will be connected to the Microsoft Office program. It's not currently loaded in the app vCache, and once I double click the shortcut or the spreadsheet, Microsoft Excel will be streamed to the desktop and will be launched and for the end user to use. So let me close down Excel, because on the desktop there are still two documents that are currently not assigned to any program. You can see when I double click the spreadsheet here, it tells me that it's not assigned, and that's because these file type associations belong to Microsoft Office 2007 and not 2003. So what we are going to do now is update the Microsoft Office 2003 package, virtual application package, which is currently in our environment, and update it with a version that has the Microsoft Office 2003 compatibility pack sequenced as part of the application. I've already sequenced that application, so what we have to do in the Configuration Manager console is select the current package and select Update Package. And we get into a slightly different wizard than the new virtual application wizard, but we still select Browse, and we browse down to the updated version of the Microsoft Office 2003 sequence, which is the one that holds the compatibility pack. And you can see here that it tells me the differences. Basically all the applications are the same, but now there's an OpenXML converter added as part of the application. So in the next screen I can edit some general information about the package. I'm gonna tell it that it's 2003 version 2 or something. And there are two checkboxes in the bottom that tells me to update all the distribution points, and that's definitely something I want to do. And I also want to rerun the advertisement so that the existing users do not have to do anything to get the new application version on their machines. So let me finish up the wizard here, and once the wizard is completed and the distribution points are updated, I can go ahead and log on to the same desktop I just logged on a couple of minutes ago, and without altering any of the user authorizations, you will see that the application we've just updated will arrive shortly on this particular machine, and that the file type associations that are currently unassigned will get assigned to the Microsoft Office 2003 program with the Microsoft Office 2007 compatibility pack sequenced in the virtual applications. So this user double clicks the docx, and Microsoft Office Word 2003 will be opened, the specific document will get converted, and it will show up for that end user to use. So this concludes my demonstration video of virtual application deployment and upgrading Configuration Manager 2007. I hope you've enjoyed it. Be sure to check out my other videos and blog posts as well, and I'd like to thank you for viewing.